This is a face which you Michigan Outdoors viewers should know. This is Mr. Salmon Fishing as far as I'm concerned. Pete Rubianis. We're here at Ludington. Pete did pretty well for us last year at this time, didn't he?
Well, we hit him last year.
In 6 hours of fishing on August 1st.
Over 30 salmon.
33 salmon.
33 salmon.
That's what we got. Boy, we had those laid out on the dock, and what a sight that was. Well, Pete, here we are for a second year. People say if anybody can do it, you can.
Well, I'm sure going to try.
But we have a different condition here. Instead of being at 5:30 in the morning, we have 5:30 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, it's quite a bit different. You know, the fishing's different, and the water's different, and the wind direction's out of the west right now. And that's the worst wind to fish out of this port, Fred, because the waves are big today, so it's hard to fish into them. It's hard to fish with them, so you got to fish at trough, so you pitch and roll a lot. But one advantage, the evening fishing's been pretty good the last couple of weeks, so I think we should do pretty fair.
Most boats you see on this dock, the charter boats, are going to be here, right, this evening?
Yeah, they'll be here.
But we're going out. We're going to take the tough conditions the way they are and see what we can do. And this year, we have something different. We have somebody who has never caught a salmon before. Sherry Marshall from Lansing. Sherry, what's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
A small bluegill.
And when was that?
Oh, when I was about 12.
12 years old. Okay, and you haven't caught a fish since then?
No.
Ever been out Great Lakes fishing at all?
No, never.
Well, you are going with the best. Pete Rubianis, Sherry Marshall, we're going to try to take you out under adverse conditions. Do you get it all queasy when the water is a little bit bumpy? That's a good thing, because we got a work cut out for us. Let's get aboard here on Pete's boat here at Ludington. So you folks come along and join us. We're going to go fishing, salmon fishing off Ludington on kind of a blustery day. But you stay tuned. You're going to see the whole thing. Sherry Marshall catch her first salmon because it's Thursday night. Time for Michigan Outdoors.
So I see we're using the normal array of different colored J plugs, the silver ones, the green ones. But is that Pete's new lure, the striker we're going to try out today here?
Yeah, this morning our best baits were the big chrome plug and the silver striker. It's a silver plated bait, and it's a good trolling lure.
Now, we used these last year when we caught all those salmon.
Yeah.
And
sooner or later, every serious angler gets an idea for a lure that seems like the best one ever. But even Pete will tell you good lures are only good in the hands of good fishermen. Keith Ludwig is Pete's first mate. He's a good fisherman. And another up-and-coming fisherman was chatting with Sherry on our way out to the fishing grounds. Now that is 5-year-old Shane Rubianis. That's Pete's son, who, like Sherry, has never caught a salmon or a trout.
Yeah, that'd be fun. What's this? What's that big boat up there? Right there. What is that? I don't know. There it is.
Those big ships in Ludington's harbor are the car ferries that take passengers, automobiles, and railroad cars across Lake Michigan to Wisconsin. These boats have seen some rough water in their times. Seriously, with these conditions, you know, here it is 5:15, and we got, what, 4 hours of fishing?
Yeah, 4.5 hours.
What's your prediction? What's your honest prediction?
I'd be happy if we got somewhere between 8 and 12 fish.
That's a good catch any day.
Yeah, yeah, and the fish now, what's nice about it is they're running big. Like the kings we've been getting, probably 3/4 of our catch have been big salmon, which are running, averaging probably about 20 pounds. Usually they don't average quite that big, you know, 16, 18 pounds, but we're getting 20 pound plus.
Even with this rough weather, you think we're going to do okay?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, we thought about canceling this afternoon trip because of the weather reports and small craft warnings, but wouldn't you know it, the wind calmed down at dinner time. This shows you how the big lakes can change. We didn't even have all our line set before the first fish hit.
roll it. You rolling? Okay, pitch this, Sherry. This is yours.
Get up here, give me the microphone.
Okay, you've ever done this before?
Okay, this is an
Stick it right in
experience.
your belly button. Hold the rod up here. Hold the rod up here. There you go. No, right here on this
Get that lead, Keith.
Easy.
Get that lead up high. Put it up on the bridge.
How's it feel?
It's really pulling.
Okay, now, what you have to do is keep the rod tip high. Well, you're not gonna do anything with
Just
it.
hold him and let him fight that rod.
Okay, Sherry. Now, not like a bluegill, is it?
No, not at all.
Let him fight that rod for a while.
Get her over on the corner, Keith.
Okay, you go right over into this corner.
Okay, we'll get you right over here.
Lean right up against the back of this boat here.
Okay. Well, you're not gaining a bit on it, and you won't for a while. It took a pretty good one. What do you think it is, Pete? What do you think we got?
got a nice king.
Nice king. Okay, OJ, yeah. Now, there's no point in trying to do too much with it. Now, what you could do, lean back, now crank real fast. So we're going to move the line down and crank. Okay, pull it back, now crank real fast. There you go. Now, yeah, you can gain on, oh, it's coming to the surface back there, I think. Okay, now you got to keep the rod tip high, and what you do when you get them up close is I'm gonna move you back.
Right down. Crank. Pull him in there, Sherry.
Okay. Now I'm gonna move you back. Okay.
Keep cranking.
Yep. Now, so you're not gaining on it now.
Now lift.
Here it comes. Lift it up. We got it.
Got him.
All right.
There we are. Okay, Sherry. How about that?
Great.
Oh, there's another fish right here. Sherry, go ahead and grab it. You want to get another one? You came out here to fish. Look at this. We got one here in the box.
Is he hung on a cable, Keith?
No.
Okay.
Smaller fish? Okay, Sherry, this won't be nearly as difficult.
Reel.
Keep him tight.
Hey, this is salmon fishing action.
Nice king.
It's not small? Oh boy, look at it, OJ. Look at this reel. Look at the reel right here. See that pulling out, Sherry?
Yeah.
That thing is really buzzing the
Stronger
line.
than the other one.
It is stronger?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this could be the big one we're looking for. This is just a piddly one. This is, 6-8 pounds.
Oh, looks enormous to me.
The amazing thing about Sherry was how quickly she picked up the technique of fighting a fish. That's something that some people take a long time to master. Yeah, that's the way. That's the technique. She's got to write down. That's what you have to do, is bring that rod back, and when you feel the fish give, like she's going to do, she'll crank right now. When she feels that she's ready,